Hello everyone, it's Sylvia Gorenszach and I am a GelMoment independent distributor. How is everybody doing today? I have been wondering for a while how I was going to accomplish this look. And since we released our precious flakes, we have 5 different flavors. You don't eat them, they're not edible, but 5 different colors. I finally figured out how to do this. And then we have the Quartz Gel Extend Milky color here. And it just makes for a wonderful ombre. So how about we get right to it on how to do this ombre Milky Way precious flakes type of look. Do you have a better name for it? I can't think of one right now, but let's get right to it. To do the ombre, I have this sponge applicator, this ombre sponge applicator. I actually changed the tip. The tip that I had before had a bunch of different colors on there because I had used it for many different ombres, and it basically came to the point where when I was trying it before, when I was trying this look, it wasn't actually a nice, it wasn't doing it very nicely. So I knew that it was time to change the tip. So I have changed the tip and I'm just using Her Majesty today. So what I'm going to do first though, because I'm using this and the ombre is going to exist at the base of my fingernail here, we need to put some liquid latex on. I'm applying it so that it is right up against where my skin touches the nail. I'm not touching the nail, but I'm making sure that I'm going right against it. And the reason being is because the sponge is going to get in there as well, and I don't want to have any of Her Majesty on my skin. So I am just making sure I'm getting as close to the nail bed as possible without actually touching the nail bed, and making it a little bit wider here too because I don't want the sponge to go on any of the skin. Once the liquid latex dries completely, it'll be this gold color and then your skin is going to be protected. So let's start with the ombre. So now I've covered how to do ombres before using this sponge. And if you want to just click on this link right here, it'll go more in depth. So this one's going to be more of a quicker review on how to do the ombre. So I just have a little bit of Her Majesty on my resin plate here, and I'm taking my dotting sponging tool and I'm just applying just a bit of polish on the tip and then tapping it out. You want to tap out the excess because if you don't tap out the excess, you're going to end up with a bubble look on your finger. You want to have it as thin as you possibly can. Okay, so you can see that I've tapped out a lot of the polish off to the side, and now I'm going to be tapping into my nail only about halfway down my nail, maybe, yeah, just past halfway. So now because my skin comes a little bit forward off the nail bed, I have to actually pull my skin, that part, so that I can get in right into the corner of my nail and as close to the cuticle as possible. So I have that, and now you can see that I'm down partially halfway. So now I am just lightly tapping a little bit further down the nail to start that ombre look. Okay, we're going to give this a full cure in the lamp. Next, what I'm going to do is just tap a bit into Her Majesty again, tap out the excess, and then do basically the same thing, but I'm not going to go fully down the nail. I'm just focusing now about halfway the nail. So I guess on the first one, the first pass I did about 2/3 of the way. So I'm just going to go about halfway up the nail, focusing more on the cuticle area here and just tapping along. So now because this is very, very thin, I'm just going to place it into the lamp for about 10 seconds so that it'll cure just enough. You don't have to do a full cure every single time as long as your coats are super, super thin. But at the end, I'm going to be doing a full cure for sure. Okay, so that was probably more than 10 seconds because I was chatting with you guys and explaining things. So I'm just tapping a little bit again. So basically you want to do this step until you get the concentration of the color that you're using at the base that you want. So now you could see that I'm focusing more on the base, and it's, how do you explain it? A little bit more concentrated at the base of the nail here. So I'm just going to bring it down here just to blend it out a bit more. And I'm going to cure this now too. Okay, now that that is done, the ombre is done, I'm just going to take my remover tool here and I'm just going to start peeling this liquid latex off until you get it all off your finger. And then what we're going to do afterwards is put a coat of Clearly Frisky on to smooth out this nail because it is a bit bumpy from the sponge, and that's completely normal. And then that is going to also allow our precious flakes to stick a whole heck of a lot better onto our nail. Now that we have Curly Frisky on our finger, we're going to play with the Precious Flakes. So this one is called Mercury Mysteries, and it has more of a blue pinky tinge to it, depending on which color you use as your base completely though. So on the purple, you can see that it looks a little bit blue, purple. Yeah, excuse this finger, I broke it. I broke the nail, and I'm just waiting for the growth to come a little bit longer so I can build a nail on that and match the rest. Anyhow, that was a complete squirrel moment on my part. So I'm just taking the applicator stick that's provided, and now I'm going to be applying the flakes wherever the purple parts are, or in your case, if you choose a different color, wherever the color parts are. You don't have to bring it completely down the nail, but just where your ombre is. So I'm just placing the flakes where I want them and then pressing down and then doing a little side rock to rock motion for pressing the flake into the nail. I'm just using my little dust remover tool here and just taking any of the excess off. And this is another reason why you have this silicone mat too, because look at this, and I could just completely wipe it away. So now I'm going to take my dedicated bottle of Clearly Frisky that I use for chromes and precious flakes and shimmers, and I'm running really low on it. That's why I was digging deep into it, and covering the entire nail to keep the precious flakes in place. Okay, so it's coming along quite nicely. This alone actually looks kind of neat, but I wanted to have that milky look as the tip. So next step, I have Quartz here. Quartz is a tinted gel extend that is one of our newest releases. Depending on when you watch this video, maybe it'll be an old release, I don't know. So this is a lovely, lovely builder gel in a bottle that has a milky white tinge to it, so it's not completely opaque, and it has such a nice little subtle shimmer to it. It's great for creating ombre, it's great for adding strength to your nails. I've actually built a nail with this as well. So let's start with what we're going to do here. So what I've done during this whole time that I've recorded this video, I've actually had this in my pocket to warm it up, because I find that the tinted gel extends and the clear gel extend as well applies a lot better when it's warmed up, as opposed to just it's sitting on your table or however you store your polishes. So it'll be a little bit more viscous. Is that the right word? Malleable? It'll be good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to apply the polish probably about 2/3 of the way up the nail, and then just going down the nail. Next, I have a little bit of Clearly Frisky on my resin plate here in an ombre brush. And I'm just tapping the edges on here, and I'm going to bring it up to help with the blending for that first part of our ombre. And then I'm also going to bring it down a little, just tapping and making little short strokes just to kind of blend it all in together. I find that when you're using Clearly Frisky, it blends the colors a lot better. And as well, this gel extend is so nice, levels so nicely, and it does a wonderful job of doing an ombre. So I'm really happy with this. We're going to give this a full cure. All right, so now for the second coat of Quartz, what we're going to do is not start where we started before when we applied our first coat, but just partial way down to help with that ombre effect. And then we're going to do a little bit more blending. Turned out good. So now what we're going to do is just wipe off the tackiness, because with our tinted gel extend, same with our clear gel extend, it does leave that tacky layer. And I'm going to polish one more coat of Clearly Frisky on there. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because with the brush strokes, when we were working with the ombre, the different layers here, I just want to smooth everything out and make it look all uniform. Be sure to finish off your manicure with a little bit of cuticle oil love. I apply this cuticle oil probably several times a day to help with my nail growth and just to nourish my nails from the inside. I'm not going to put it on this nail because I'm going to carry on. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see the finished results, because I'm going to finish this off. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll always know what's happening. Thank you, and ciao ciao for now.